Hello everyone, today this is going to be a new video, and this is actually going to be of the NERF Retaliator. And all of this I'll be showcasing this is all included in the Retaliator. So let's get right into it. So let's start off with the Core Blaster. The Core Blaster is actually pretty good, and it's not pump action, even though it is included, there is a handle. You go like that and shoot. And it feels really comfortable, and this has a tactical rail on it, but if you put a scope or something there, which would be like what you probably would want to put it on it, it's like whenever you try to like load it, like the scope like just falls off, or like when you do that, just like gets all messed up and doesn't reload properly. So I don't really even know why they put a tactical rail on there, because it's like it's really hard to load when there's something else on there. So that's kind of a little bit of a disappointment. And at the bottom here, this is the clip release. And this included with this blaster is a 12 dart clip. And I just really like these 12 dart clips. It has clear on one side so you can see how many bullets are in it. And I'll show you how that looks right now. Okay, now that the bullets are in, you see that I left out one bullet that I didn't put in the mag. And this is actually for, if you see in the bottom, there's actually a space that you can hide a bullet in it. And this is actually pretty helpful, because if you're in like a Nerf battle and you have like a jolt or something small that only carries one bullet, you can take this out, and it's kind of just like a secret storage place. So if you run out of bullet, you always have another one. So I think that's a pretty cool feature. I'm not actually really sure why Nerf doesn't put this in like all of their blasters, because like if it's not like a motorized one, there's like the handle is just going to be hollow, and I think this is like a good use of space. So I like it. And now let's move on to the attachments. This is the barrel attachment, and this has two tactical rails, one on the bottom, one on the top. And it has a flip-up sight right here. And let's just focus. And that looks pretty nice. And yeah, it's cool that that included that, because like an actual sight doesn't really work so well on this blaster. And then it has this at the bottom, which is actually for putting the handle on. And you can just slide it on like that, and it looks really nice. And you can attach any of the like modulus barrels or anything on here, but you can just clip this on, and I think it looks really nice, and it holds pretty well with this. And I don't know, I like it. And also, if you don't really like it down there, you can take it off and, oops, wrong way. And you can put it on the top. And this is pretty cool, because you can just shoot around like this. So that's pretty nice. And this has a lot of tactical rails, so if you're trying to just put like a bunch of like scopes and stuff on it, it's gonna work pretty well. And now we have the stock. And this stock can be attached onto basically any of the modulus blasters, or anyone that has one of those stock clips on the back. And I think that's really nice. And the color scheme, I think, is really nice, with the like blue and white and orange. And that just goes on the back like that. And this has the stock removal button on both sides. So if you're a lefty or a righty, you can take it off. So I think that's pretty nice. And then we can just add this in, and then put this in the bottom, and then put the clip in, and you're done. So yeah, I think it's really cool. Now we're gonna move on to the shooting tests. Okay, now we're at the shooting range, and now we're just gonna see how far these bullets go. So the first one, went pretty nice. Oh, I think we have a jam. Luckily, we have a jam door. And you can actually see that there's a bullet stuck in there. So we are going to need to take this out. Put that aside for a second. Shoot this last bullet. And another jam. Okay. Okay, the bullet is out now. But it's nice that it has that jam door. And now shoot again. And I think that's good. So now let's go and see what the range is. Here is our first one. This is probably about like 25 feet, 24 feet. So, whatever. That's not that good. The next ones are, this one's probably like 31 feet, 33 feet. There's a lot in the 30s over here. So that's decent. And then we have this one that is very far, or far compared to the other ones. And this is probably like 49. So that's pretty nice. But that is pretty, like, not as good compared to the like elite average. But I think it's still a pretty good gun. And to make up for the accuracy and the not so good shooting, it just looks really cool. And it's nice that it has that little storage compartment in the bottom. So yeah, that I think will finish it. I just wanted to give a shout out to Deathfighter48 and Nerf Herder for filming this video. So make sure to see their videos and subscribe to them. Bye! I hope you enjoyed the video.